Well, hello, folks. We're back yet again for another ranking of the Shmups, and I'm not having a good day, and I don't really want to talk about it. But it's just slide that up there. So yeah, it's not fitting on the screen anymore. Hang on. Let's see if we just highlight all these and. 16, is that still readable? That's still pretty readable, I think. And yeah, so with all that being said, yeah, we're coming real close to having a top 20. And, excuse me, I'm having not a very good day. Here's my refreshing beverage. Here's my medicated beverage. Here's a glass that I filled with lukewarm salt water to gargle. And then I didn't want to swallow that, so I spit it out into this glass. Here's some extra strength ibuprofen liquid gels. And here's some Tylenol 1. This is the kind of day I've been having. It's been a rough go. But none of that matters right now. For today, we're going to be playing a game called Insector X. I didn't do much research on this. I do remember there was an episode of Generation 16 about it, where I saw that the original game was a little more cutesy, and then they kind of made it a little more self-serious for the home port. But give me a moment here and just try to get everything set up. Here we are now playing. We're not playing bootlegs anymore. So, Sector X. There it is. Also, hey Raiders and hey pre-rating Chimega. Here we go. You just missed me showing off all my various toothache paraphernalia. But it's all good. Let's just unpause this now. And we are playing a game called Insector X. Let's have a look at the options. Rapid on. Well, it's nice that they default that. Test, weapon select, normal shot, special weapon. Pretty straightforward controls. That rapid fire is real rapid. Okay, I don't have any other weapons or any special weapons or anything, so we're just doing this for now. Also, hi Levi. I almost started calling you Levy again. And Chimega and Saul. pretty clear that the P is powering up my main weapon. Oh, okay, now we can... There we go. They... Ah, okay. So we have one main gun, and we can choose between different special weapons. Whoop. It reminded me of the first... Yeah, I think I first heard of Enemy Zero from an old Retronauts podcast. And yeah, that was basically the elevator pitch that it was, you know, that the enemies are all invisible and you have to track them by sound cues. And that, yeah, your save function has a battery that depletes when you both save and load. Of course, nowadays those kinds of mechanics sit pretty comfortably in like your kind of survival games. Oh. That boss is not difficult, but there is something awkward about those projectiles. Or it's probably me. It's probably... You know, again, shmup where your character is shaped like a human makes for an awkward hitbox. Press start button to continue. Credits 3. Well, they get you back in the action pretty fast. Okay, so I assume S... Yeah, so that changes your speed. But it kind of seemed... Oh! Don't get too close. Alright. PP! Okay. Okay, so I just have to wait for them to come out. Okay, waiting for that last one to come out didn't really work. Okay, so you get checkpoints on continue. That's always good. I kind of wish there was a better way to coax these guys into popping out of the ground. They seem to take their sweet time. Yeah, it seems to kind of... It seems to kind of pin you to certain spots on the screen, and then a little tough to avoid things. Well, let's just jump right back in. Yeah. Feels good to play, I will say that. Nowhere near as clumsy as the game we had last week. Though, arguably clumsy in some similar ways, I suppose? Okay, that wasn't the game. That was totally on me. I was not paying attention. Backgrounds are not amazing, but I do like that giant larva. I think that's a nice touch. Okay, now that we have these special weapons, I want to make pretty judicious use of them. That one's not so great. A lot of these things seem to start shooting like the moment they are fully on screen. Which seems to, I don't know, it seems like sometimes it compels me to push forward so that I can get them before they start shooting. And then other times, it compels me to hang back so that I can actually get some warning as to what's about to happen. Your character controls well at the default speed, that's good. Okay, I gotta watch this guy. Yeah. Okay, so he fires two, alright. And then whatever that is, I didn't see it last time. And your dude's still controllable when the speed increases. Also nice. Oh my goodness, okay, nice. Finally get some angled shots. Don't have to line up with everything. It's shockingly difficult to stay powered up in this game. Yeah, the biggest culprit here is definitely the hitbox. Your dude is just way too big. Okay, what? I cannot tell. Sometimes... Well, anyway, that's 20 minutes and we've already game over twice, so I'm gonna bump this down to easy. Okay, so I assume the difference here is that they just kind of nerfed the enemy's health. It's like those green fish are going down real fast. This guy not so much, but... Well, even so, it's still probably a little faster than normal if I imagine it. Excuse me. I mean, that's kind of where the word comes from, is, you know, because Nerf guns, they shoot at you, but, you know, the bullets don't hurt. I had a Nerf sharpshooter as a kid. That thing was awesome. Excuse me a second. Okay. 2. 1, 2. Do it again. 1, 2. Okay. Here comes the torch. 1, 2. Still shoots. Okay. No, gamers have been using Nerfed for a while now. Like, I remember first encountering that term in, like 2007? See, when people say gamer words, that's the kind of thing I think of. Words like nerf and skill check and soft lock and soft paywall. Matter of fact, if you go over to my spreadsheet, might as well just link it while I'm thinking about it. I think there's a separate page on the spreadsheet with a Shmups Genesis. There's a glossary on the second page of, like, sort of shmup relevant gamer jargon. as well as like detailed breakdowns of each game that I played, or each game that I ranked. Okay, these are the ones you don't want to wait for, because they'll get you. Then you try to rush ahead, and those flies just come from the other end of the screen, and Okay, so stay back, let the little bugs come by, and then nope. I hesitated for too long. God, the window on some of these stuff is... Jesus. Okay, that was a screen clearing item. Shouldn't have wasted it. Okay. Yeah, so those things popping out of the ground were definitely queued up to different times. Oh wait, I'm safe if I just stay right here. Okay. Is there a trick to this that I'm not seeing? That boss was profoundly easier than the first one. Ooh. His backgrounds are hardly impressive, but they are nice. Question mark. Ooh. Yep. Good call. I have no idea what the question mark power-up did. So we called that truth in advertising. What? Maybe that's what the question mark did, because I seem to still have all my stuff. Which means I really don't need another speed power-up, thanks. What? I'm gonna try. Like that. What do you... Okay, no, seriously. Okay, so he fires 3 shots. And this guy that I absolutely cannot hit... I think the problem here... like, everything just happens a little bit too suddenly. I assume that makes sense to you guys. But that seems to be a big part of... It's like, I know... yeah, exactly. There's so little... there's just not a lot of reaction time. And so many things will start shooting as soon as they're on the screen, or... like those projectiles will change forms instantly and just immediately fly towards you, and just... So now the game I played last week, XDR, X Dazedly Ray, kinda had a lot of the same problems, but was way worse about them. Like, this to me... This is an adequately fun game, but I think one that would probably benefit from just a lot of memorization. Which is not my favorite way of doing it. And so that guy I couldn't hit last time, if I had had this, I would have been fine. And we also know that those things shoot 3 shots before and then, yeah. So at least that's a little less dire. Look, if we look at this guy... Okay, so... Yeah, you can... The little... How do I even describe this? There is actually a very tiny visual indication that he's about to shoot that triple shot. I didn't notice it until just now, or I was very intensely looking for it. Could be on me. But I mean, even if you didn't catch that, like, there is still... There is a timing that could be memorized. Right? Like, that's not impossible. And so I was able to make that section a whole lot easier by doing something utterly stupid and reckless that only worked because I'd already played this section and knew what was coming up. Okay, now we wanna... Oh, right. And then some of these guys pop up right away, and some of them wait. And then they came in from the bottom of the screen where the big worm actually blocked my shots, preventing me from being able to hit them. Like, I feel like it's little things like that. Like, that's like the benefit of playtesting, and... I used to talk to a lot of people online who insisted that focus group testing ruins everything. Well, like, these are the things that a fresh pair of eyes can catch. That is true, Chimega. I'm not having to use sound cues to track them. I think that was around the same era when Kenji Eno decided to make a video game specifically for the blind. I think it was like a visual novel. I mean, it was all descriptive audio, of course. Yeah, and I think, and D2 also had some... I think, like, the last boss took away... Oh yeah, and then this guy. There we go. And so again, now that I'm actually briefly able to stay powered up for a little while, the game is suddenly a lot less tough. Oh, I kind of didn't want to pick that up. It's a little distracting. Remember there was a spider there, and then you. You can't squeeze in there. Does seem to try to give you back your power-ups at certain points. Ooh. All right. All right, new personal best. Well, I suppose. So one thing I've noticed is that we now have this sort of, there's this section here, we always had the curse line, but now we've got this section here where it's specifically these 4 games where I'd say they're not bad games. I just personally didn't like them. And then these 4 down here, which are bad games. So we now have the Storm Grinder line as well. And this is above that. And I think, yeah, so we're in this territory, I would say. And it feels a little weird putting it here, simply because it just has very similar problems to the game I played last week, which ended up down here at number 19. And you say, like, well, if they're so similar, why aren't they... But no, I think this is just... Hey, Joey. I say we go right there. Insector X. Ugh. I would say, again, I'd say the biggest thing would have been if they could have got like a fresh pair of eyes to do some play testing, because just parts of it just seem either unreasonably tight or like you really just need to have known it was coming. And settle down, Joey. But aside from that, like well, I'd also say like the power-up situation could be a bit rough too, but I had it controlled really well. I think I didn't think it sounded great, but it looked really nice. Nice in a simple way. Yeah.